هي مصممة أزياء.
My name is Eva de Laat and I'm from the Netherlands.
وهي تبحث عن الإلهام من الثقافة الصينية.
I would like to surpass tutor that I've met.
في الصباح عندما تنام الطفلة آلين، تبدأ أمها إيفا ديلات مصممة أزياء من هولندا عملها.
My name is Eva de Laat and I'm from the Netherlands. First time I came to China was 12 years ago. I moved to Hong Kong just by accident by a friend who got me in contact with a company, and I got hired and I moved to Hong Kong. It's very interesting because I partly lived in Hong Kong and partly lived in Shanghai. So it's also the first time I got in contact with mainland China, which I very much enjoyed. Very excited with all the changes and developments you could already feel and experience on that moment. After approximately a year, I moved back to Holland, where I lived and worked in Amsterdam, and I worked for Nike for about 6 years. And then about 6 years ago, I really started to itch again to go back to Asia, and specifically to go back to China.
إن المهمة الرئيسية لإيفا كل يوم هي الاعتناء بآلين البالغة من العمر 10 أشهر. لذا تكمل معظم أعمالها في المنزل.
Hi, this is Aline. Aline is 10 months, born in Beijing. Very in love with China. She just woke up having her first foods and some vegetables with fish. She really likes. But she's an active girl, so she likes to observe things around. After this, I think she wants to play a little bit, so we play normally. During the week, she stays together with the eye. She very much likes. And then I work from home as well, so which is very convenient because I can spend a lot of time with her as well. Yeah, up. Goed zo. Goed zo. Goed zo.
كانت إيفا تعمل لدى بعض الشركات الأزياء الرائدة في العالم، ومنذ وصولها إلى الصين وقعت في حب الثقافة الصينية، وتسعى لإثراء العديد من تصاميمها بالعناصر الثقافية الصينية. وتلقي مؤخرا سلسلة من المحاضرات للطلاب في معهد بكين الأزياء. وإن مهمة التدريس الرئيسية هي تشجيع الطلاب على التعلم من الأزياء التقليدية لقومية مياو الصينية.
Maybe what also could be what I like a lot is the sleeves. They really have that shape. You see, they really have that. So even if you make the sleeves very heavy, and for example, that's something you have to play with. Something that shows that the women have a lot of course, things on, but also a lot of things heritage. Young woman, and this is too delicate, too girly, too delicate, too plain. And what is very nice is that it's much more all over. So of course, there's more. So really. The great thing is about this collaboration between Beijing Institute of Fashion Technology and the city of Amsterdam is that there will be 3 points in time that the students' work will be exhibited. The first one is coming up very soon and will be during the 55 years anniversary of BIFT. There will be another time when it's going to be displayed in the Today's Art Museum in Beijing, and a third time when it's going to be displayed in Amsterdam. We're currently finalizing the setup there, and so it's really going to be a true international collaboration where there's teachers involved, in this case from the Netherlands, but also where the clothes and the results will be displayed both in China as well in the Netherlands. A lot, yeah, tick. Is that what is could be? Nice, sorry.
She's the fabric. She I wrote Alex is the best tutor that I ever met, and we've just been in her class about 3 months, but her thoughts and inspiration just touched me a lot. Like she just she can find something that make you more touchable or just impressive things that from your deepest heart, and she just can find your own way and to find your own stage to express yourself and much more better than yourself. And she can represent the attitude to life, and which is more impressive for me. And we have been influenced a lot from her teaching and her class.
It's like a dream team at this moment.
كاميل هو زوج إيفا، يعمل مديراً عاماً في إحدى الشركات التجارية في بكين.
Goed zo.
Good so.
إنه مشغول جداً ولديه القليل من وقت الفراغ، لذا إن عطلة نهاية الأسبوع أسعد وقت بالنسبة إليه، حيث يمكنه مرافقة ابنته آلين.
Pai, pai, zo.
没关系. Kom maar. 没关系.
This is like a regular Sunday for us in Beijing. You know, we have been in Beijing for 2 years now.
Yeah.
And before that, 3 years in Shanghai. So it's a great opportunity to learn more about China, and you know, if you live in 2 cities.
عندما تنتقل إيفا بين بكين وشنغهاي دائما ما تحضر آلين معها، لأنها لا تود أن تضيع فرصة مشاهدة نمو ابنتها.
Beijing is a city where you need to know people, where you need to know where to go to. So in the beginning I was a little bit scared because Shanghai is quite open, everything, wherever you walk you always find nice spots and things to do. And Beijing has that less. But now after 2.5 years I think it's really, really great to live here. It's a city where it is much more an art design culture, very down to earth, more real I feel than maybe Shanghai on the other end, and also a city that gives both family-wise as well work-wise a lot of opportunities. Family-wise it's very nice with the mountains around, with going to the art exhibitions, which we love as a family together to visit. But also work-wise, I think with platforms such as Beijing Design Week, very important education systems like Beijing Institute of Fashion Technology. For me, it's very interesting to live and work here on the moment.
على الرغم من أنها تتمتع بحياة سعيدة في بكين، إلا أنها تشعر بالقلق إزاء تلوث الهواء، وازدادت مخاوفها منذ ولادة آلين. ألهمتها مشكلة التلوث لاستضافة معرض خلال أسبوع بكين للتصميم، حيث جلبت مشروعاً فريداً شاركت فيه مع فريق من المصممين لصناعة ملابس صديقة للبيئة.
Just one thing I want to say beforehand, as you know, contemplating actually a continuation from our normal process.
So I lived for about 2.5 years in China, and one of the things I noticed was the really heavy air pollution. And from last year, and actually from there, we started to work with a team consisting out of Borre, more on the textile design side, technology part, and a couple of other collaborations and designers. And basically what we did there was integration from one side the textile and other side technology part of it. And we've been working on that before, but this time it was very nice to integrate something that is such of a problem in Beijing, the air pollution. So this time the suit we actually have here will have that combination of textile, technology, and integrating a mix, and at the same time it will have an air purification sensor in it. Just because that's such a hot topic here in China, and that's something where everybody is concerned about, and the garment's able to clean the air because it's actually spitting out. So what basically it's doing, it's sort of spitting out ions, and the negative ions stick to something dust and falls on the ground and cleans your own wearable air bubble.
Eva, we been working together like from this year in this project. But on a few different levels. So we're working together on this project, the air purification, but we're also working together on the manufacturing and product development of knitting new garments. So this is one of the garments that we're making here, but we're also working on other garments and other brands. So it's her quality in and knowledge in all the factories around here is so high that I can only learn from that, and I bring more the innovation in the textile. So it's like a dream team at this moment.
I think it's really, really well done.
لقد زارت آلين كرضيعة بالفعل العديد من المعارض الفنية مع والديها. إنها زيارات ممتعة بالنسبة لجميع أفراد الأسرة، وتعد أيضاً مصدر إلهام بالنسبة إلى إيفا.
Well, we just walked through this exhibition, and it's amazing to see how the artists are using different perspectives, different colors. And actually that's what we like to do in the weekends. You know, we like to see exhibitions because it's so inspiring to see what young artists, sometimes foreign, but in many cases Chinese, are doing. You use it a lot in your work, and I use it a lot in my work as well. Because when you go through exhibitions as this, it really takes you out of your space. You know, it takes you into a new world, opens up your perspectives, and I think that's amazing. What I really love about Beijing is that there are so many places where you can go to see exhibitions, not only commercial galleries, but also beautiful museums like this. You know, it's so many things to go and to see.
ترك كاميل عمله في هولندا لمرافقة زوجته إلى الصين. ولم يشعر أبداً بالأسف اتجاه قراره.
Well, 5 years ago, Eva had this amazing opportunity to design for leading fast fashion brands in China. And I really thought, well, this is an opportunity she needs to grasp. In the beginning, I tried to combine it with my work in Holland, but after half a year, I thought, well, this is just too tiring, flying up and down every month to China. So I joined Eva as well full-time. That was 5 years ago. And if you look over the last 5 years, it's amazing to see how Eva's career has developed. For me, working in China and living in China has created many opportunities as well. I started, at the current moment, I'm the general manager of Scout to China, but we really use China to explore opportunities in the whole Asia-Pacific region, together with multinationals, where we do a lot of different training programs to develop their employees, prepare them for future challenges, and make them more successful and happy.
لقد عاشت إيفا في بكين لمدة 2 سنين. بعد وقت قصير من وصولها إلى هنا، صادفت محل شن شيفو للقبعات المعروفة.
Ago, I just moved to Beijing, and I was really looking to explore new areas, and we're walking around the neighborhoods, and then we found out the hat shop. And I'm, as you know, my passion is really about making hats, about craftsmanship, about production methods. So I was very excited when I came in here, and I experienced this beautiful museum in the factory at the back. And what I felt was so interesting, so initially the collaboration we started together was really about production. Was really to see, okay, is there a way to produce together and to really explore, okay, what is Chinese craftsmanship, or what is the Chinese production method in making hats? But really, really soon it started to become much more. It started really to become a collaboration where we start to create something together, where we start to make and work on collections together, as well really investigate, okay, what is production, or what is hat production in China, what is coming out of the past. And for me, that museum here is the interesting part, because it gives a lot of inspiration and a lot of ideas to make something new.
你好吗？孩子还挺好，很好，挺好，很大。帽子这个也琢磨了，帽子的设计。北京盛西服是个100年老字号企业，深受广大消费者的喜爱，也受到了国外的朋友的喜爱。北京盛西服为什么能够在100年经久不衰？它从做工精细、用料考究，及100多年来一直秉承了这个信念做下来。那么我们跟这个荷兰的朋友，是吧？伊娃这个女士为什么对我们盛西服独有情衷？一是她看到我们这老字号100年老字号的这种做工和这种理念和这个做工的考究，质量上乘啊。那么我们盛西服老字号本着什么？为什么愿意跟他合作？也是本着我们有传统好的东西，也愿意跟现代这个企业、现代的这个一些国外的一些友好人士，对帽子很钟情的，我们愿意很好的合作下去。那么基于我们2年多来的合作， 我们现在感觉到越来越紧密，而且我们找到了一些共同点。比方说，我们自己做工好，它呢可以涉外中外交流的一种设计的新的理念注入到我们这，而且呢，我们现在也感到百年企业不衰，说明什么意思？只有不断的创新。那么我们跟它的融合和结合，使我们这个圣西服这个品牌以及它荷兰这个女士的企业能共同的发展，共同达到双赢，这是我们最终的理想，最终的目标。
The other thing what basically happened is that it became more than only a business relationship. So also private, we spend time together and going out for dinner or at home, really learn each other as the family. So also that in that sense, it's really a beautiful collaboration to experience and learn more about another culture.
我们跟这荷兰女士意外的合作2年多，我们不是单纯就是工作关系合作了，已经上升到一种感情上的一种交流。那么我认为她这个女士呢很淳朴，而且工作和各方面都很有热情，没有一些别的一些非分的东西，就是工作起来交流感情。所以呢，我有时候到周末，我们就邀请她到我家里来，带她的孩子和她爱人一块儿来到我家里来。所以这样呢，我觉得我们这个基础上，有了这个基础，我们能够很好的合作下去。
What I feel so interesting and that inspires me a lot looking to a museum like this is that you can find inspiration out of many elements. So this one, for example, is showing the production technique, and which is very common and very much you can find here in the north. And this is a replica of actually the hat was worn by Chairman Mao. For me, it's very inspiring because it's an iconic item, and the way how it's produced and made is excellent craftsmanship. And one example here is some of the beautiful pieces from some of the ethnic minorities you can find in China. The beautiful way how they wear this during the festivals, the shapes and the cultures, and the really small kind of techniques and embroidery craftsmanship, the details. So for me, spending time in a museum like this and to find this rich collection, I think is beautiful, and it really gives a lot of new ideas for my collection going forward. So that's also something that how we work together here with Shifu. So we really collaborate and we use these techniques, this craftsmanship, this heritage, and we make something new out of it, using new production techniques and using new textile innovations.
تحب إيفا البقاء في ورشة العمل لمراقبة عملية صنع القبعات. وتعجبها كثيراً المهارات الحرفية.
So all my hats are produced here in this workshop, and I love to come here because it's sometimes it's good to actually see the process or to see really what's happening, and I love that as well because that makes something that makes a collaboration unique. And that really improves the hats and the craftsmanship itself. So then we really work, okay, is this really the right production technique, or do we need to change something or finish something differently? So it's very inspirational, and I try to come here as often as possible.
كل العينات جاهزة الآن، وتشعر إيفا بالسعادة.
I know.
النوعية جد مميزة.
Yes. This is one of the hats I designed and Chen Shifu produced, and we finished it together. So as you can see, it's very common kind of hats. The idea is to be able to wear it in a daily way, but at the same time as well to wear it to special events. So the idea behind this design is really to combine different techniques and ways, but also to make it personal. So what I use as well is some things I find or some things are personally actually belonging for myself from before. And I love to go to flea markets, to different kind of boutiques or shops, and to find these beautiful ornaments that can really make something special to the head.
عندما شاهدت إيفا أعمال طلابها في عرض للأزياء شعرت بالفرح والاعتزاز.
I'm a junior student, and this is my first design work, which is displayed in today's fashion show. And for the fabric, I've got the inspiration from the handicraft art of Miao's traditional boutique. And it didn't look like this at the first time when I designed it. My tutor Eva Delax just told me to change another fabric, which is more modern and fashionable. So I got this one and a good look in today's fashion show. So it's been so touchable and excited in today's show. Thank you.
So now we here see the final works of the students, and I'm really, really proud actually to see their original ideas, their original research and concepts in the finished garments. And also what I just saw when we looked to the show, I saw how well done in such a short time manner they managed to really translate that idea from the Miao people to something really from today. So, for example, the first one I showed in the beginning, this is the end result. And as you can see, it's beautiful how the student worked out different kind of weaving techniques, used the colors of the Miao, where they use it in the embroideries, as well really played with the materials. And I think this is a very good example of a translation where history is translated in something from today and something new. And further, if you walk down, you see a lot of other examples where they really took each of them a different element and a different form. Very proud, and I'm very happy to have shown and seen the fashion show today.
إيفا سعيدة بمساعدة هؤلاء المصممين الشباب اكتشاف مواهبهم.
What I'm so proud of is that together with the teachers of PIF, we have been able to really guide and work together, collaborate together with the students to achieve out of nothing something like this in 2 weeks. And I think it's really, really well done because they really went into depth. And I think the Miao minority, the ethnic Miao minority, in that perspective is not an easy teacher in a way, because their way of working, their way of craftsmanship is so refined and so precise, so taken care of. So it's not something easily for students to achieve the same or even better. But if I look to all the pieces and if I saw the fashion show today, I'm really, really proud that we achieved this so far.